Candidates will often ask me what questions they should be asking hiring managers during their interview process. But what about hiring managers? What questions can you ask to help you determine faster whether to move forward with a candidate or to pass? In this video, I'll share some questions you can ask early on in the interview process, as well as what you want to look out for in the answers. If you would like to save time and eliminate some unnecessary stress in your hiring process, keep watching. Now, just like I tell candidates, good questions are the ones you really want to know the answers to. So I invite you to take a step back, hiring managers, and get curious about what is it you really want to know. If you need a hint, I've got you. So here is what you want to know. You want to know where they've been, meaning their experience, what they've done, meaning their performance, and what they're looking for in a next opportunity and why. Now, the why is important because it's the driving force behind all of our decisions. And we want to make sure that why we want what we want actually makes sense. If not, then you have some more digging that you want to do there. So pay attention to that. And now, how can you frame your questions to better learn what it is you really want to know? In taking my own advice, what I want to know is I want to be able to picture someone in their environment. That helps me get to know them better. And as I'm interviewing candidates during business hours, I want to know where they are right now and what they're doing. So I normally start by asking, how are you today? How's your day going so far? And what are you up to? You can learn a lot from this question about whether the potential candidate is a self-starter. Do they know how to prioritize and manage their time? How driven and focused are they? And here's what you want to look for in the answers. Now, are they in between calls or appointments and waiting to head into their next account? And so that's a sign of a self-starter. Of course, if the candidate has moved forward to an interview with the hiring manager, you want them to be sitting in front of their computer and focused, but you can likely still tell a little bit of information from asking this question. And you can just get a sense of how they're planning and prioritizing their day. So if it's noon and they haven't yet gotten out into the field, well, that might be something that you want to take into account, maybe dig a little bit deeper on. Or is it 3 o'clock in the afternoon and they're heading home, wrapping up their day? So this could also pose some deeper questions. Next, I like to ask, share with me a little bit about your current role, your day-to-day responsibilities, maybe your product or service, your customers. This is going to help you, of course, gain a better understanding of not only if they have the desired experience you're looking for, but how confidently and comfortably are they articulating their background. You can also get a sense of their energy level as they're talking. How transparent are they? Are they likable? Are they self-aware and socially aware? So this you can tell by whether they are being specific yet brief with the answers to their questions, because this shows that they respect your time and they can prioritize. And a third question I like to ask early on in interviews is, how are things going for you in your current role? Are you actively looking or maybe just open to opportunities? And this will help you get a better sense of how they prioritize their time. Are they speaking to you for a good reason? Are they happy in their current role and just open? And if so, are they sharing with you what specifically interests them in your opportunity? And if they are looking, you want to ask them what is missing in their current role that they would be looking for in order to make a move. Because maybe the candidate is polished and likable and has had a track record of success, but if something they're looking for is not what you're able to offer in your role, you can save yourself time by vetting this out early on in the process. And when you do have a self and socially aware candidate that prioritizes their time, you will be able to guide the conversation with ease, discover within usually 5 to 8, maybe 10 minutes, whether or not this is a candidate that is a potential fit. And then from there, you can decide if you'd like to continue the conversation, or you can save your time and energy by ending the call politely and letting them know, actually this is not going to be a fit. And just as your time and energy is valuable, so is that candidate's. So in letting them know and not taking up the rest of the time for the interview, they can get back to prioritizing their focus on their current role. And this is showing the candidate respect as well. I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a question for me, reach out and happy to see if I can help. And until next time, happy hiring.